Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. It's Monday. It's Moon Day. We got a smorgasbord of cosmic energies as per usual. But even for the month of May, and I just wanted you to get a taste of what's coming up for the month of May. So, welcome everybody. And those who are joining me for the first time, my name is Mary Jane Tracy. I am a spiritual coach and an astrologer coming to you with the 411 of the Cosmic Highway and giving you as above, so below. And what are the shenanigans? What are the shenanigans? Today is Monday, Moon Day. It is a fabulous, the moon. So working with the energies of that lovely, lovely moon. So what do we have today? I mean, it's May 3rd. So we are starting off with this smorgasbord of cosmic variety, and it's a lot of energies are leaving Taurus. So we have this sort of loosening up of Taurus. Mercury is going into his home. He's going home and he's happy. He's like, that is his favorite place in the whole cosmos is Gemini, because he can chat, he can be there with people and, have a great time. Now he's going to be there till July the 11th. So he's there for a long stint because he will be retrograding in Gemini. So he's going to be there. And then Venus is going to join the group on the 8th of May. So we have these, these two little planets. They're just off and they're going to be going. Saturn is squaring, or Venus, or the sun is squaring Saturn today. Chiron comes up and kind of sneaks up on lovely little Mr. Uranus and kind of slaps him in the face and say, hey, what are you up to, buddy? And Uranus is like, what's going on with you? So you might be feeling a little bit of a slap in the face today. Someone sneaks up on you. But with that Mercury going into Gemini, I would sort of wait and not really totally react on that. And then with the sun squaring Saturn, it is also doing the 3/4 closing square. Hey, Candace, to the moon. So we got the 3/4 closing square. So we have this, like, there's a lot of internal energy. It's a 3/4 square. We're building up. It's waning. So it's very internal. So it's this internal energy that's coming up. And we have this, feelings of, are we getting started? Is this really where we're going? So with that energy, it is a transformational. There is new beginnings with this. There is a very spiritual side of, okay, how am I going to go forward? My compassion, my love with all of this. We also have, with Pisces, imaginative Pisces, Jupiter will be actually going into Pisces on May 13th. They have not been together in the same sign since 1858, if I'm right. No, 1856. So 1856, these two brothers have not been in Pisces. So that's and he's going to be there for 2.5 months before he retrogrades back into Aquarius, and then he will be there all next year. So this is going to be like opening up some vision, some new sight, new awareness. It's very, they're cohabitating. They are the co-rulers. Neptune is the ruler. Jupiter is the co-ruler. He's the old ruler of Pisces. And then he's going to come back into Aquarius and remain there for till the rest of 2021. So this is going to be really about manifesting vision, looking at what we are wanting to see, what we are looking at, and what's going to, what is our vision? What is our vision for the future? With Mercury going, I'm jumping around here a bit, I know, guys, but with Mercury going into Gemini and retrograding, and even, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of what's going to be sort of revealed. And even with Jupiter going into Pisces, lots going to be revealed of what's going to be unfolding for us over this summer, and obstacles that are going to be overcome, things that have not been dealt with that still need to be dealt with, especially with Pisces. or with Pluto retrograding in Capricorn, then we have Saturn, because Saturn is going to be retrograding. That's going to be the big one. Saturn is retrograding on the 23rd. Sorry, I have all my dates written down here. On the 23rd. So Saturn is going to turn retrograde, and that's going to allow for that second quarter, that second square. And they have 3 defining squares this year, and this is going to be the second one. It's really going to hit in June. Now, that is a tug of war between the old and the new. So we're going to start to feel a tug of war more so between the old and the new. Mercury is in Gemini. He wants to talk this up. He wants to talk about it. He wants to find out the information with the North Node there. Oh, what cray. We're not even done yet. We're not even done yet with the month of May. I mean, we also have, with all that conflict and there's glimpses of some struggle. Mercury ends up slowing down the second half of the month and turns retrograde on May 28th. So this is, and then the moon, and then we have the new moon, which wants to stabilize things on the May 11th. So we still have a moon that wants to stabilize things next Monday. So the moon is trying, the moon in Taurus with the sun. It's like, okay, let's try and plant some seeds. Let's make some positive affirmations here. So this is a week. It's going to be high intense, but this is still a week of saying, okay, we want to prepare for that new moon. We want to prepare for that stability. What do we want to do because we want to go through the spring and the summer with a lot of positiveness, with a lot of good affirmations. So this is where we need to start looking at and what we want to dominate in our life. I guess that's a good word. Where are the power struggles in our life, right? So what are the power struggles, and where is that power in ourselves that we want to have or take control of? So we, that's part of that new moon, wanting to bring in that stabilization and put some roots down. And as we go on, the moon will be moving into, or the sun will be moving in later on into Gemini. And that's going to bring in some real fun, because we are going to end up with a full lunar eclipse on May 26th. The noble Sagittarius, here it comes. And it's going to require releasements in some aspects of the past because the south nodes are there. So this is like, again, this is a month that we are going to be going through a lot of door openings. There's going to be door openings. Mercury retrograde is to revisit, revamp, relook at things in our life. It's going to give us that chance to do that so that we can come out stronger. This is going to be where we want to be coming into our creating and our sense of self-importance, building our beliefs, right? Building beliefs and building new beliefs, but not beliefs on false historical evidence. Feeds into this, so that's the other part we got to watch, is because we do have that Neptune in Pisces. So we can't get lost in this old narrative and this falseness of history. So truth, with that square, there's going to be some truth coming in. South node and that lunar eclipse, this is going to be warning us of the problems that exuberate by moral self-righteousness. And our willingness to relearn the truth and adapt as needed are the key. And that's the thing. It's like, when I say it's in the heavens of what's going to be happening, here we come in with that lunar eclipse, and I'll be talking more about it throughout the month. And a couple things. My workbook, if you want my workbook, because I do my workbooks every month, and you can still get the Taurus workbook to work with this new moon, the energies of this new moon. And I'm telling you, I am so happy I do these things because it really helps me. It helps me to understand more. Now, with the lunar eclipse coming up with the Gemini Sag, with the workbooks that'll be coming out around the 15th for that time, it'll just help you to work with any of the struggles. And we may be feeling, because May is going to be fast paced, and we may feel struggles to keep up with the change, but many of us, it'll be a welcome relief from a year of stagnation. And we also are the wise, of releasing and to participate. I mean, this month is so, the cosmos, the energies of the cosmos are coming in and wanting to show us such new highlights that we can have in our life, new advancements that we can have. But we got to come into this grounding. The grounding is so important, because there is so much that is going to be hitting us this month. And even this week, with the sun squaring Saturn and the 3/4 square, I mean, we're going to be feeling like, oh, and maybe we are still a little bit tired or really watching. One of the things that came up today was adrenals. So my guides keep talking to me about adrenals, so I'm going to have to check out my adrenals. I bet you, yeah, I know I got adrenal fatigue. So things to look at to help you with adrenal fatigue. And hang on here, there's an essential oil. So there's different essential oils that you can get that can help you with adrenal fatigue. One is blue spruce, lavender, nutmeg those are really good ones for adrenal, to help you through any stress. Any pine, any kind of pine, cypress is another really nice one, which will help you through adrenal. If you're feeling like you're dragging and needing some help. Vitamin C, magnesium is really good. And of course, all your B vitamins. So watching for your happy vitamins and getting your happy vitamins. That's what I call the B vitamins, or the happy vitamins. For crystals in that to bring in, and this is for crystal support for your for adrenal. I know green avitrine is one. That is fabulous, because I usually have that. So green is coming in again, the same as yesterday. So there's a lot of green light aligning to that, the green rays, and and our DNA. So I think that's where, from yesterday when I was talking about the DNA and the crystalline and the 12 strands of our DNA and the activation, can cause for us, if we're not really watching our immune system and really boosting ourselves up, we may be feeling the adrenal fatigue. And I know for myself personally, that's probably what's happening with me, because I am really getting that fatigue. So knowing that I have to really start putting things together. So amnezite, merlinite. Oh, merlinite. I love merlinite. Merlinite is sort of, it's out in the other room. Merlinite is a beautiful crystal. It's a magical crystal. It does, it works with your intuition, physical well-being, and it really helps to bring in a balance. I have it on one of my altars out there. So bringing that, so merlinite. So I think I'm going to bring merlinite around for me today. So merlinite's going to be one. The blue spruce. I love blue spruce. And what I do with the blue spruce, because it's really good for anything to do with pains or inflammation. So I take the blue spruce and I actually put it in with a little bit of olive oil, and I will rub it on my knees, or I rub it on my ankles and the soles of my feet. So blue spruce is a really nice one, because as you put it on your feet, it's going to soak up through. Rhodochrosonite is nice, and bloodstone. So bloodstone and aquamarine. So those are some of the really nice stones that would be really good to help you through adrenal, one or all. I mean, for me, I got the amnezite. I have aquamarine. I have avitrine, merlinite, bloodstone. I don't think I have the rhodocite. So I'm going to have those 5 stones with me today, plus the blue spruce. I'm going to be bringing in the blue spruce. And so having those as part of my routine today. Plus, I'm going to be doing my vitamin C, my vitamin D, magnesium, definitely. I'm low on the vitamin B, so I don't have my vitamin Bs right now. But this is like, okay, what am I going to do to support myself with all of this activity that's happening besides my coffee? Because I know she's my spiritual counsel. Okay, I'm not giving up my coffee. My coffee is my spiritual counsel right now. The goddess Caffeina. But in order for us to really help ourselves, I mean, bringing in some beautiful energies from the earth, I really want to plant some stuff on my patio because I'm really leery about the dog. The dog's in heat. Oh, that's another thing. The dog's in heat. The dog's in heat, and they're waiting to get the dog fixed and stuff. Anyways, that's a whole nother story in itself. So I wish people would listen to me sometimes. And so planting anything in the back, I'm not sure about planting anything in the back this year. I might just put some perennials out in the back so that they're there. Okay. So these are the things, see, my mind's going, it's like, what can I do to begin to ground myself, to begin to work with my adrenals, to bring in what I need, for myself. So this is what you need to do for you. What can you do to start bringing in, positivity and that balance? And what are the crystals do you have? And the essential oils do you have to bring in to help to give you that support? Because the energies are going to be intense. The energies are coming in, especially with Mercury going home. There's a lot of chatter, blah, 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 blah. He's anxious. You could get anxious. And with that North Node there, wanting to discover your truth, new truths. If you are a fixed sign, so if you are Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or Leo, really, with all of this energies too that are going on with Saturn and Uranus, look at your signs, look at your fixed signs. So if you're any of those fixed signs or have planets at those fixed signs, definitely look at them. Look at planets from, that are in 13 degrees, around 13 degrees. So look at planets in around 10 and 13 degrees in yours, because they're going to be activated over this week also. So taking a look at that chart, and what does that mean when I say that they're activated? That means that they're going to have a little bit more power in your sign. So let's say you have Mars is at about 10, 13 degrees. Wherever he is in your chart, he's going to have a little bit more of an activation. So you're going to be feeling that Mars energy, that wanting to get forward. Now, if he's in, because we do have Mars in Aquarius, or not in Aquarius, we have him in Cancer right now. So he is like, you might be feeling that antsiness too. So if you have your Mars at that degree, I mean, you might be that's just going to amplify it, because when you have Mars in Cancer, I mean, that causes where you're changing with the moon, your energies, they're all over the place. And that also could cause, when you're not used to being so active, or your mind active, can also cause a lot of adrenal fatigue and a lot of fatigue within inside yourself. So here we go back. What do we do to create a very strong foundation for you to deal with all of this multitude of energies that are coming in? And the more we start to look at the things that we can do physically for our own selves in this world, can help us not only physically, mentally, and spiritually, so that we are doing what we need for our soul and feeding our soul cosmically. So this week, I'm just saying, this is just like we're heading into some cray. We're just starting to head into some more crazy and some more heavy energies. Things that you can do. Meditation, calmness and peace meditation, starting on May 10th. Come and join me. All right. So let's start this. I do it Monday through Friday. It's at 6 a.m. Yes, it's early, but it is recorded. We're going to be doing a Kriya and a Satnam. So we're going to be coming in. We're going to be doing this energy work. and setting in some calmness and peace. And we're going to start that next on the 10th. So right after on next Monday. So next Monday, we're going to start that. We also have, if you want your tarot horoscopes, so the tarot horoscopes are going to be coming out, and I put them on $44. That was that's a Freudian slip. That's funny. I have them at $44 for your tarot horoscopes, and they are whole for the whole month. They give you the whole information on what are the energies coming in for you specifically. So we have that's going to be coming in that I'll be having out by the 5th for people who've already ordered them. So I will be recording them over the next couple days for people. What else do we have? Yeah, that's I did put it out, but I haven't pulling up my calendar. So for those who joined me yesterday afternoon, thank you. That I just loved it because I was in my element. I love teaching. So, and it's something that I love to do. On the May 12th, so every Wednesday, I gotta look at the times. I was gonna say every Wednesday I wanted to start working on different planets. So every Wednesday, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do it in the morning. I'm going to relook at that for time wise for people because I'm teaching the Angel Alchemy class, so it might be after the Angel Alchemy class. We'll see. I'm a one-person band, people. Trying to figure out my schedule to make sure everything goes well and get everything done. So being a one-person band, sometimes I have to watch my own self, my own morning rituals, and what I need to do for me too, so I can be there for all of you even more. And I'm not I'm not a marathon runner when it comes to energies. I have to take time and refill myself and take some time, especially with my sacral, because otherwise it'll pull me right down, my sacral and solar plexus. So I really have to watch how much energy I put out there so I can refuel and come back again. And that's the whole thing. It's like to make sure that you are doing morning rituals, doing things, journaling, checking the moon phases, doing cleansing baths, do a little bit of stretching and yoga and things. I mean, those are all going to be really positive things for all of us to be doing for us during this month of May. Good time to start. Good time to start at the beginning of the month. So, my loves, I want you all to have a very beautiful and wondrous day and have the sun and the beautiful glistenings of the fairies and the unicorns to come upon you. So may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you in all that you say and all that you be and all that you do. Call in the unicorn magic. Call in the blessings of the unicorn and bring them forth. Love to sign up for the planetary classes. Usually work Wednesdays, but I would still watch the playback. Okay, Candace, I will put you down for it. Okay, I think I was going to do the classes at $25 a class. That's the price that came into my head. So anyways, so everybody have a fabulous day. Thank you, Candace. I will have more information of that out and sending you all out so many blessings, and have a fabulous, fabulous day, everyone. Bye-bye.